Alright guys, I got another video for you. In the last video, we made it where the asteroid could be spawned by the ejector. And the ejector's sitting here. Where we left off though was the asteroid gets created, but it doesn't actually move. It still just kind of sits on the screen. It doesn't move around. So the asteroid is spawned, but it doesn't move. So we're going to make it where these larger asteroids move kind of like the smaller ones, actually almost exactly like it. So let's go ahead and get started. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to open up our larger asteroid scene. So here's mine's Asteroid Large Online. I'm going to open this one up and let's take a look. And then we're going to use the smaller asteroid pieces as a template so we can use the movement code from the small asteroid and we can put that into the large asteroid. I'm going to open up the small asteroid and we're going to take a look and see how did we make this happen and can we put this stuff into our large asteroid. Okay, so we have some boundaries here that we're going to need to use. That allows the small asteroid pieces to not go off of the screen, so we're going to need these boundaries. Let's grab these boundaries here and we can move them into the large asteroid. So I'm just going to add these at the top just like this. There's the boundaries for the large asteroid, or from the small asteroid. I moved it over. We're also going to need this speed stuff here, so I'm going to go ahead and grab, and I think we're going to need this RNG, so I'm going to grab this part. And I'm going to put that here. Let's see, I don't think we have any of those here, so let's go ahead and paste that. So we have movement X, movement Y, rotation, and rotation speed. And then we also have our random number generator, so we're grabbing that as well. Next, let's take a look. We have an entire function here. It's called random movement imparter. Let's go ahead and grab that. So we can go ahead and add this random movement imparter here. So let's put this here. So we need to call this function at the start whenever it gets created. So I'm going to put this here under the ready function. So when the object first gets created, it's going to call this function. And then this function is going to generate a random rotation, a random X movement, and a random Y movement. And we already know that these work from our smaller asteroid. Here's where it actually gets used. Now you'll see that under the function process delta, we also have a movement function. Let's grab this movement function and transfer it over to the large asteroid. So here we go. There's the movement function. And then likewise, we need to actually call this function. So I'm going to remove this part here. And we just need to call this function every frame and it should start moving. And if we got everything correct, this asteroid should start moving. I'm going to go ahead and save this scene and let's play our test zone and see if our asteroids start moving. And sure enough, they are randomly rotating. And when a new one gets created, it picks a random direction and a random rotation. This one appears to be spinning like mad here. Let me blow that one up. So now we have our asteroids. Let's see if do the large asteroids across the screen and do they stay on the screen? Let's see. Looks like that one kind of did. I don't know what my... Let's see if they... it looks like they're staying on the screen. Yep, they sure are. They're using the same boundaries, their movement, just like the other ones. So that looks pretty good. Alright, sorry I had to pause the video there for a minute, but as you can see, I've got a lot of asteroids that have spawned because our ejector is working properly. They are moving from one side of the screen to the other. When they get to the edge, they are teleported to the other side of the screen, and everything appears to be working just like we want, I think. If you blow up the asteroid pieces, you'll notice that you get, or if you blow up the asteroid, you get a whole bunch of little tiny pieces, which will quickly overwhelm you. So this is pretty cool. I don't know how much more we need to do to this video. Let's just go over the code and see if we can look at it a little bit. So our large asteroid here, we took the boundaries, the left and right boundaries that we did for the other video. We took the speed, the X and Y movement, the rotation speed, and we just pretty much gave this asteroid the same type of movement that we did to the smaller asteroid piece. The only difference between this small asteroid piece and the large asteroid piece is that our large asteroid piece has the function to break apart and spawn smaller pieces. So that's pretty good. I think that's all we're really going to do. So this is a rather short video. We just added motion to the larger asteroid. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know where y'all want to go from here. All right.